students, in this video we are going to solve the remaining examples on practical number 16, binomial distribution. Let's see the example number 6. For a binomial distribution, the number of trials is 5 and probability of x is equal to 4 is equal to probability of x is equal to 3. Find the probability of success and also obtain probability for x greater than 2. Here the number of trials is given, that is n is equal to 5, and using binomial distribution, probability for x is equal to r is given by LCR into p raised to r into q raised to n minus r for r is equal to 0, 1, 2 up to n. Here p is the probability of success and q is the probability of failure. Now the given condition is probability for x is equal to 4 is equal to probability of x is equal to 3. Both the probabilities are equal, so we can write using binomial distribution 5c4 using this formula. 5c4 r is equal to 4, so 5c4 p raised to 4 into q raised to 5 minus 4 also is equal to, for r is equal to 3, 5c3 p raised to 3 q raised to 5 minus 3. So we can write the value of 5c4 is 5, p raised to 4 and q raised to 5 minus 4, that is 1, is equal to the value of 5c3 10, p raised to 3 and q raised to 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. Now here by calculating this, by rearranging the terms, we get p raised to 4 upon p raised to 3 is equal to 10 by 5 q square upon q. By transferring p cube on the left side and q on right side, then we get p raised to 4 upon p cube is equal to 10 by 5 q square upon q. So by subtraction of indices, we get p raised to 4 minus 3 is equal to 5 2s are 10 to q square minus 1. So here p raised to 1, that is p is equal to 2, q raised to 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So we get p is equal to 2q. So that the probability of success plus probability of failure is equal to 1. Total probability for a given binomial distribution is equal to 1. Here p is equal to 2q. So substitute the value of p. Then 2q plus q is equal to 1. In this equation, substitute the value of p is equal to 2q. Then 2q plus q is equal to 1, that is 3q is equal to 1. Therefore q is equal to 1 by 3, and therefore we know that p is equal to 1 minus q, that is q is equal to 1 upon 3. Therefore p is equal to 1 minus q is equal to 1 minus 1 by 3 is equal to 3 minus 1 by 3, that is 2 by 3. So we get p is equal to 2 by 3 and q is equal to 1 by 3. Now here we have to find the probability of success. So probability of success is denoted by small p, and here we get small p, value of small p is equal to 2 by 3. Also we have to find the probability of x greater than 2. Here x greater than 2 can be written as 1 minus complement of x greater than 2 is 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to 2. Then we get 1 minus the probability for x less than or equal to 2 means the value of x less than or equal to 2 means x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2. So here write the addition of probability for x is equal to 0 plus probability of x is equal to 1 plus probability of x is equal to 2. Now 1 minus for probability of x is equal to 0 using binomial distribution can be written as 5 n is equal to 5. So 5c is 0. Here p is 2 by 3 raised to r. Here r is equal to 0 and q 1 by 3 raised to n minus r, that is 5 minus 0. Plus for probability of x is equal to 1, that is 5c1 2 by 3 raised to 1 and 1 by 3 raised to 5 minus 1. Plus probability for x is equal to 2. Here 5c2 2 by 3 raised to 2 and 1 by 3 raised to 5 minus 2. Now calculating this 5c0, the value is 1, 2 by 3 raised to 0 1, so 1 by 3 raised to 5. By separating the indices we get 1 by 3 raised to 5 plus 5c1. Here the value of 5c1 is 5. 2 by 3 into 1 by 3 raised to 5 minus 4, 5 minus 1, that is 4, plus 5c2. Here the value of 5c2 is 10 into 2 square. By separating the indices we get 2 square. 2 square is 4 by 3 square into 1 by 3, 5 minus 2, that is 1 by 3 raised to 3 into 1 by 3 raised to 3. Therefore 1 minus 1 upon 3 raised to 5 plus 5 into 2, 10 upon into 1 upon 3 raised to 4 and here 3 raised to 1. So total index of 3 is 3 raised to 5 plus 10 into 4, 40 into here 3 raised to 2 into 3 raised to 3, that is 1 upon 3 raised to 2 plus 3, 1 upon 3 raised to 5. Addition of indices we get 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. 1 minus, here the denominator is same for each term 3 raised to 5. So we can add the numerator's term 1 plus 10 plus 40 upon 3 raised to 5. Here 1 plus 10 plus 40 is equal to 1 minus 51 upon 3 raised to 5. 1 minus the factors of 51 is 17 into 3 upon 3 into 3 raised to 4. By distributing this 3 raised to 5, 3 into 3 raised to 4. So 1 factor will be cancelled and we get 1 minus 17 upon the value of 3 raised to 4 is 81. Now taking cross multiplication, 81 minus 17 upon 81 is equal to 81 minus 17, 64 upon 81, and this is the answer for probability of x greater than 2. Here we get the probability of success p is equal to 2 by 3 and the second probability for x greater than 2 is equal to 64 by 81. Using the complement of probability of x greater than 2, we can write 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to 2, and by Simplifying this probability, we get the answer of probability x greater than 2 is equal to 64 upon 81. Example number 7 is, student A has answered that the mean of binomial distribution is 18 and variance is 12. Another student B answered that the mean is 18 and variance is 21. Of the two students, whose answer is correct? Justify your answer. Now here student A has answered with mean is 18 and variance is equal to 12. And for student B, whose mean is 18 and variance is 21. So here for the student A, we can write the mean, which is denoted by E of x. Here mean is equal to E of x is given for the student A 18 and variance of x is equal to 12 for student A. We know that the mean of binomial distribution is equal to n into p. N is number of trial and p is the probability of success. And also variance of x is given by n into p into q. Here in the value of mean is given 18, that is np is equal to 18, and variance of x, that is npq is equal to 12. Taking the ratio of these two terms, npq, variance of x upon e of x, npq upon np is equal to 12 upon 18. The ratio is 2 by 3. Dividing by 6, we get the ratio 2 by 3. And here np will be cancelled and we get the value of q is equal to 2 by 3. From this value of q, we get the value of p. P is equal to 1 minus q. 1 minus 2 by 3, that is 3 minus 2 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3. Here p is equal to 1 by 3 and this is the probability of success. Also from these two values we get the number of trials, that is the value of n. Here np is equal to 18. np is equal to 18. We know the value of p 1 by 3. So n is into 1 by 3 is equal to 18. And therefore n is equal to 18 into 3, 54. So n is equal to 54. Here p and q, p is equal to 1 by 3 and q is equal to 2 by 3 for the student A. Now for the student B, mean e of x is given 18 and variance of x is given 21. So np is equal to 18 and npq is equal to 21. Now the ratio of npq upon np is equal to 21 upon 18, that is 7 by 6, that is q is equal to 7 by 6 and p is equal to 1 minus q, 1 minus 7 by 6, that is 6 minus 7 by 6 minus 1 by 6. So value of p is equal to minus 1 by 6. But we know that p lies between 0 to 1 and this value is negative, that is less than 0. Here the probability of success, but p greater than 0. P always greater than 0 and here p is equal to minus 1 by 6, that is negative, which is not possible. P is equal to minus 1 by 6 is not possible. For student A, the probability of success lies between 0 to 1, and for the student P, the probability of success is not possible, which is less than 0. So we can say that of the two students A and B, the answer of A is correct. So right here, of the two students A and B, the answer of student A is correct. The answer of student A is correct. Let's see the example number 8. In a group of 10 players, 5 pass fitness test. Find the probability that out of 4 players selected at random, first exactly 2 will pass fitness test, and second at least 2 will pass fitness test. Here, in a group of 10 players, 5 pass fitness test. So probability of success, that is small p, is equal to 5 upon 10. Out of 10 players, 5 pass fitness test. So probability of success is equal to 5 by 10, that is 1 by 2. And probability of failure is equal to Q, is given by 1 minus P, that is 1 minus 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2. So P is equal to 1 by 2 and Q is equal to 1 by 2. Now here we have to find out the probability of out of 4 players. So here n is equal to 4. Out of 4 players selected at random, and the first probability for exactly 2 will pass fitness test. So for this, consider X as number of players pass fitness test. X denotes the number of players pass fitness test. So using binomial distribution, X follows binomial distribution with parameter n and p. Here n is equal to number of trials. For this example, the number of players are 4 and the probability of success is 1 by 2. So n is equal to 4, p is equal to 1 by 2 and q is equal to 1 by 2. Using these values, the PMF is, the probability mass function is given by probability for x is equal to r is equal to NCR p raised to r q raised to n minus r. For r is equal to 0, 1, 2 up to n. Now for this example, x is equal to, probability for x is equal to r is given by 4 CR. Here n is equal to 4. So 4 CR, p is equal to 1 by 2 raised to r and q is 1 by 2 raised to 4 minus r. For r is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here r is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now here we have to find the exactly probability of exactly 2 will pass fitness test. So probability for x is equal to 2. The first probability for x is equal to 2, which is given by 4C2 1 by 2 raised to 2 and 1 by 2 raised to 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2. Here r is equal to 2. So substitute r is equal to 2 in above formula. Then we get 4C2 1 by 2 raised to 2 and 1 by 2 raised to 4 minus 2. Then by calculating, 4C2 means 4 factorial upon 2 factorial into 4 minus 2, 2 factorial. 1 by 2 square, 1 by 2, 4 minus 2, that is 1 by 2 raised to 2. Now 4 factorial in terms of 2 factorial, 4 into 3 into 2 factorial upon 2 factorial. First 2 factorial as it is and second 2 factorial is 2 into 1. 2 factorial will be cancelled. Here 2 4 and value of 4c2 is 3 into 2 6. And next term 1 by 2 square into 1 by 2 square, that is 1 by 2 raised to 2 plus 2 4. So here 2 into 3 6 into 1 by 2 raised to 4, that is 6 into 1 by 2 raised to 4, value of 2 raised to 4 is 16. So 6 by 16 in and shortest form, dividing by 2, then 3 by 8. So probability for x is equal to 2 is equal to 3 by 8. Now next probability for at least 2 will pass fitness test. So here we have to find out the probability of at least two will pass fitness test, that is the minimum value is 2. So probability of x greater than or equal to 2. Here minimum value is 2. This probability can be written as 1 minus probability of x less than 2. Complement of x greater than or equal to 2 is x less than 2. So we can write 1 minus probability of x less than 2. Here probability of x less than 2 means the probability of x is equal to 0 plus x is equal to 1. Only the probability for x is equal to 0 plus probability of x is equal to 1. X less than 2 means x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1. So 1 minus the probability for x is equal to 0 using binomial distribution. Here n is equal to 4. So we can write 4c0, p is 1 by 2 raised to 0 and q is 1 by 2 raised to n minus 4 minus 0. Plus second probability for x is equal to 1, 4c1, 1 by 2 raised to 1 and 1 by 2 raised to 4 minus 1. Now here 1 minus 4c0 is 1, 1 by 2 raised to 0 is 1 and 1 by 2 raised to 4 minus 0, that is 1 by 2 raised to 4, plus 4c1, the value of 4c1 is 4 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 raised to 4 minus 1, that is 3. Then calculating this, 1 minus 1 by 2 raised to 4 plus 4 into 1, 4 upon 2 raised to 1 and 2 raised to 3. Adding index of 2 raised to 1 and 2 raised to 3, that is 2 raised to 1 plus 3, 4. Then 1 minus, here denominators are same to both the terms, so adding numerators term 1 plus 4 upon 2 raised to 4. 1 minus 1 plus 4, 5 by 2 raised to 4. The value of 2 raised to 4 is 16. So 1 minus 5 by 16 is equal to, by cross multiplying, 16 minus 5 divided by 16 is equal to 16 minus 5, 11 by 16. So answer for the probability of x greater than or equal to 2, that is the probability of x greater than or equal to 2 is equal to 11 by 16.